Now a first of its kind. Oh,
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! How very dare you boo me! You ingrates were out here basking in the past with Boyce LeGrand. And now, I, Pollo Del Mar, am going to introduce you to the future of PPW. You pitiful, pathetic individuals stand in reverence as you watch the entrance of the man who should never have lost at the Kyle Cup. Put your hands together in thunderous ovation. Shut up, you idiots! Show your respect for the necessary evil. He is Sanders!
Pollo needs to make up her mind about whether they need to be quiet or needed to applaud, because that's a bit confusing.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare boo this man!
Well, Sanders has a lot to be booed about. Let's just say that.
It's easy to show off and run your mouth from the cheap seats when you're looking at your future Kyle Cup holder and your future PPW champion. He is the necessary evil. He is Sanders.
Well, he's calling himself the necessary evil.
Tonight, he is going to take what he should never and never did lose, and that is the Kyle Cup. And there's not a damn thing any of you pathetic Petaluma peasants can do to stop him.
I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted for the fourth time, oh God, again. Anytime the mic goes up to her mouth, I have to be careful.
I'll give you back your mic now, AJ. Try to make yourself more useful than these pitiful wastes of humanity in Petaluma.
Well, I think AJ's doing a fine job, but hey, whatever.
And his opponent.
So the necessary evil with a very unnecessary amount of entrance, but this man is very necessary. The 325-pounder became the fourth winner of the Kyle Cup. And with, assuming the fifth winner of the Kyle Cup. And with the victory, gets an opportunity at whatever title he's so pleased. Of course, Duke Lawrence is a bit big for the cruiserweight division. So it came down to a tag team title opportunity or a PPW title opportunity. And for this young man, he has his eyes set on his mentor, Caljack. As the hype beast getting it going here at the Phoenix Theater. But this will be quite the contest as Duke Lawrence has cut that cup, which is symbolic of the #1 contender for what we would assume is the PPW Championship, because Sanders did say at our show in January that if he were to win after the challenge was accepted, he would go after the PPW title. And the necessary evil, jumping Duke Lawrence from behind, who was being aggravated, as many do, by Pollo Del Mar. As Sanders now trying to get one over early on the 2024 Cal Cup winner. Past winners include Cal Jack, the first ever Cal Cup winner. Scoot Robertson, Midas Creed, who won it in 2023 and got a cruiserweight title match. And there, Lawrence, very similarly to what happened in January, disposing of Sanders over the top rope. And the hype chants go out. And you can see Pollo getting in the way of the hype beast and Sanders. Sanders with a cheap shot though. And there Lawrence is sent into the turnbuckle. Or sorry, it's not in the turnbuckle, but into the ring post. Now back in the ring finally. Sanders with a boot to the gut of Lawrence. Derek Slade, the other winner. That got the Bad Boys in 2022 a tag team title opportunity, where they indeed defeat Cal Jack and Sir Samurai for the tag team titles. Sanders, clothesline duck, big tackle by Lawrence. 325 pounds, but the agility that this big man has, I really cannot stress enough. Oh, the big slash does miss. Sanders out of the way. And he hits a big boot in the corner. Very rarely does Sanders come into a match where he's not the bigger guy, but he's doing his best here against Lawrence to try and come up with something to take the Kyle Cup from him and get that title opportunity. Porter Nelson of the cover, only one. The winner of this match will tentatively face the winner of our main event tonight as Cal Jack defends against Midas Creed. And the idea, more than likely, is that that match would take place at our show at the Phoenix Theater on May the 17th. Sanders slowly working over Lawrence. Now readying the elbow drop, and it's right there in the sternum. Now Sanders does have more experience than Duke Lawrence. He is the veteran here. We've already seen some explosiveness from Lawrence, who really only has about 100 matches or so under his belt. As you can see, Sanders, just that one shot, taking a lot. That could have been maybe a liver shot, it looked like. As now Sanders with a big shot, rocking Lawrence. And those kind of throwing those lariats. Lawrence, though, he's going to be tough to snap mare over at 325. You see now Sanders just kind of has a cravat in. That three-quarter neck tie, the three-quarter Nelson, so to speak. Now dropping those knees in and taking Lawrence down to his knees. I always loved it when William Legal would lock that in. Chris Hero, of course, probably the best modern practitioner of that move. Even do it, turn into a suplex. Use it with the hangman's clutch, like all kinds of stuff. As again, Sanders with that big boot, almost that kind of Yakuza kick style kick right to Lawrence's face. And you can see the hype beast trying to feed off the crowd. That energy is infectious. Sanders, who has started calling himself the necessary evil, sees himself as what is necessary to take PPW to the next level. I don't know if I believe that so much, because if they go on the path that Sanders wants to walk, well, I don't know just how good a path that is. And Sanders saying to Lawrence, go to sleep. Karina Kyle checking. But Lawrence has life. Look at the look on Duke Lawrence's face. Sanders, though, trying to knee that look off of there and trying to bring him back down, and he does. While you might not like the man, you have to admire the strategy. When you have a man who you're giving up a lot of size to, both in height and weight, it's neutralizing that base. But you can see the power of Lawrence figuring out a way with the Phoenix Theater faithful behind him to try and fight out of this. Trying to get those shots in, but he wasn't getting much behind him, and that allowed Sanders to really lay in a couple. Now looking for the clothesline. Duck, Lawrence, the splits into the neck breaker. Wow, what agility. My word. The look on Lawrence's face, I mean, you can tell he's really trying to find his wind right now. He's really trying to figure out what he can do to get his way back into this match after Sanders has taken so much out of him. That cravat, because of the way your neck is angled, where the hands are locked against the carotid artery, there's so much that can drain you so quickly without you even knowing it. And Lawrence is feeling the effects of that now as Sanders tries to get to his feet and fight back. Right hand block, but Lawrence fights back with one of his own. Another block, another right from the hype beast. Sanders tries to get some momentum off the ropes, but Lawrence meets him. Right hands, whip into the ropes. Clothesline ducked. Oh, but that side kick by Lawrence. Really catching Sanders, and now the body avalanche. And a sling blade from the big man. At 325, the agility is present. Now watch Pollo Del Mar there in the background. She's gotten onto the stage as the hype beast might be getting ready to finish things off. Pick up. And there is Pollo Del Mar up on the apron. Lawrence fall away slam. Sanders is in much trouble in this match as he has been the entire evening. And now Lawrence might be readying the spear. Pollo Del Mar has the trophy. She has a trophy! And she knocked Lawrence at the base of the skull. Sanders over, a hook of the leg, 2, and they're gonna steal it.
And your winner by pinfall, and the new Title Cup winner, and the #1 contender for the PPW World Heavyweight Championship,
Del Mar holds the trophy up victorious, knowing that she got one over on the 2024 Cal Cup winner. And now with that cup in tow, Sanders can call his shot. And I believe he is going to call out the winner of tonight's main event for the May show for an opportunity at the PPW Championship. Now Sanders won't get his name on there, but he will get to hold it up. He will get to take it around with him. And the hype beast has got to be wondering what hit him. A cackle of glee from Pollo Del Mar as Duke Lawrence, hand in his face, can't believe what happened. And so now, for the first time ever, that cup changes hands outside of the confines of a battle royal.
You're next. The first win of many. Shut the hell up and run off. Become the face of this company. Remember this day. No man, no beast, no super beast, no hype beast will humble me. I am the necessary evil.
Choice words to say the least from Sanders. But you can tell right there, Lawrence cannot believe that he let that one get away from him. The necessary evil continues his run. And will it end at the top of the mountain? Only time will tell. But it's not a good start of 2024 for PPW.